Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have long been one of Hollywood's most beloved power couples. With their effortless charm, playful social media exchanges, and seemingly picture-perfect family life, they embodied the dream of both Hollywood success and domestic bliss. Their red carpet moments weren't just traditional posed photo ops, but rather genuine displays of affection and humor that endeared them to fans worldwide. However, a subtle shift has taken place. The radiant glow that once surrounded them appears to be dimming, replaced by whispers of unease and speculation. What was once considered a genuine connection now seems strained under the weight of public scrutiny. The once unblemished image of Hollywood's golden couple is now showing cracks that hint at a more complex, possibly even manipulative dynamic beneath the surface. Are we on the brink of seeing their carefully curated fairy tale unravel? Could it be that the glamorous facade we've all admired is concealing a far more intricate and controversial reality? The legal earthquake. A $400 million lawsuit. The first major shockwave came in the form of a lawsuit, one that was anything but minor. This wasn't just a standard contractual disagreement. It was a staggering $400 million legal battle launched by filmmaker Justin Baldoni against both Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. The origin of this conflict stems from allegations of harassment that Blake Lively leveled against Baldoni during the production of It Ends With Us. Initially, these claims painted Lively as a victim, garnering widespread public sympathy and casting a dark shadow over Baldoni's reputation. However, what followed was a dramatic counterstrike. Baldoni didn't just deny the accusations. He hit back with a legal tsunami, accusing Blake and Ryan of orchestrating a defamation campaign, attempting financial extortion, and conspiring to take creative control of the film. A lawsuit of this magnitude isn't just about money. It's about power, influence, and reputations. It signals that something significant is unfolding, far beyond what initially appeared to be a simple industry dispute. As Hollywood held its breath, awaiting further developments, the controversy only grew. Industry insiders speak out. The intensity of the lawsuit seemed to break an unspoken barrier, prompting those within Hollywood's inner circles to speak up. Traditionally, industry professionals remained tight-lipped due to the fear of professional repercussions. However, Baldoni's accusations acted as a catalyst, leading to murmurs of a broader pattern of manipulative behavior attributed to both Ryan and Blake. Reports began surfacing, not just about difficulties on set but about PR tactics that painted them in a controlling light. Allegations suggested that behind their charming personas was a calculated determination to maintain their position at the top, no matter the cost. The stark contrast between their public image and these behind-the-scenes allegations has left many questioning the authenticity of their Hollywood power couple status. Deadpool drama. Ryan Reynolds' alleged power plays. Beyond the lawsuit, Ryan Reynolds' career-defining success with the Deadpool franchise has also been a hotbed of reported tensions and professional conflicts. Multiple insiders and co-stars have shared troubling experiences that contradict his carefully curated, likable persona. T.J. Miller, who played Weasel in Deadpool, made headlines when he stated unequivocally that he would never work with Ryan Reynolds again, even if offered an enormous paycheck. He described Reynolds' behavior as belittling and undermining, suggesting it was not just playful banter but a deliberate attempt to establish dominance. Director Tim Miller, who helmed the first Deadpool film, also left the franchise before the sequel, citing creative differences. However, industry speculation suggests the real reason was a power struggle, with Reynolds allegedly seeking absolute control over the project. This led many to believe that the affable public persona he presents may be masking a more controlling, perhaps even ruthless, side. Adding further to this narrative, actress Morena Baccarin, who played Vanessa, Deadpool's love interest, experienced a significant reduction in screen time in the sequel and was notably absent from promotional activities. While no explicit conflict was reported, her diminished presence raised eyebrows and fueled speculation of professional marginalization. More allegations surface. Beyond Deadpool, another Hollywood insider, actress Rebecca Ferguson, recounted an on-set experience with a co-star she described as insecure and prone to screaming fits. While she never named names, online speculation overwhelmingly pointed toward Ryan Reynolds. Even the cast of Jersey Shore shared an unexpected and unflattering encounter with Reynolds, further challenging the perception that he is universally likable. These seemingly minor incidents, when viewed collectively, add to the growing belief that the Ryan Reynolds we see in interviews and social media may not fully align with his real-life persona. The question of authenticity. The scrutiny surrounding Ryan and Blake isn't just limited to their professional lives. Recent reports suggest that even their public appearances, such as attending high-profile Hollywood events despite their ongoing legal battle, have left many puzzled. Insiders claimed that industry attendees at these events questioned why they were making public appearances rather than addressing the controversy surrounding them. Further complicating the narrative, sources allege that Blake Lively signed onto It Ends With Us without initially reading the book. Once she did, she reportedly became consumed by the project, demanding script changes and greater creative influence. This has led to speculation that her efforts to reshape the film ultimately contributed to the fallout with Baldoni. The carefully constructed illusion. For years, Ryan and Blake have been perceived as a power couple that managed to navigate Hollywood's pitfalls while maintaining their down-to-earth appeal. But with lawsuits, allegations of manipulative behavior, and professional conflicts surfacing, their once flawless image is beginning to look more like a carefully curated illusion rather than an authentic reality. The real question now is, are we witnessing the unraveling of a Hollywood fairy tale? Or is this just another example of the intense scrutiny that comes with fame? Either way, the narrative surrounding Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively has changed, and the world is watching closely to see what happens next. The truth behind Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. Unraveling the perfect illusion. For years, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have captivated the world with their seemingly effortless charm, playful online banter, and picture-perfect Hollywood romance. To many, they represent the epitome of a successful and loving celebrity couple. But recent controversies, resurfaced allegations, and whispers from Hollywood insiders have begun to paint a much more complicated picture. Could it be that their carefully cultivated image is just that? An image meticulously constructed to conceal a far more nuanced and potentially troubling reality. Ryan Reynolds' personal life under scrutiny. While much of the scrutiny surrounding Reynolds focuses on his public persona and career choices, deeper questions arise when examining his personal life, particularly his highly publicized divorce from actress Scarlett Johansson. Initially, their split was perceived as yet another casualty of the demanding Hollywood lifestyle, but new revelations have added unexpected layers to this narrative. In later interviews, Johansson offered subtle yet telling hints about the underlying tensions in their marriage. She described their relationship as volatile, a term loaded with implications of emotional instability and unpredictable shifts in mood and behavior. Crucially, she suggested that Reynolds' insecurity played a significant role in their eventual breakup. As Johansson's career skyrocketed, especially with her iconic portrayal of Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Reynolds reportedly struggled with her success. Behind the scenes, professional jealousy may have fostered an unspoken competition, gradually poisoning their partnership. While the public often defaults to blaming female celebrities in divorce narratives, Johansson's carefully chosen words redirected attention, subtly implying that Reynolds' need for control and underlying anxieties might have been a driving force in their marital collapse. The Blake Lively connection. Overlapping relationships. Complicating matters further, persistent rumors have long suggested that Reynolds' connection with Blake Lively began before his marriage to Johansson had truly ended. While filming Green Lantern, whispers circulated about an emotional, or perhaps even physical overlap between Reynolds and Lively. If true, this would cast an entirely different light on the dissolution of his previous marriage and raise questions about the foundation upon which his relationship with Lively was built. To outsiders, Reynolds and Lively's romance seemed like a fairy tale, but insiders have hinted at a more calculated dynamic. Did their early connection contain elements of infidelity? Were there blurred lines between the end of one relationship and the start of another? If so, this would align with a broader pattern of Reynolds' public versus private persona, a man whose on-screen charisma and witty social media presence mask a far more complex reality. Hollywood's growing skepticism toward Ryan Reynolds. Despite Reynolds' mainstream popularity, certain corners of Hollywood appear to regard him with skepticism. Acclaimed filmmakers, respected industry veterans, and fellow actors have made remarks that hint at a deeper, unspoken industry-wide sentiment. Quentin Tarantino, known for his uncompromising artistic vision, has expressed a dismissive view of the type of films Reynolds frequently stars in, implying that they lack depth, artistic merit, and lasting cultural impact. Similarly, Chris Columbus, director of Home Alone and the first two Harry Potter films, openly criticized Reynolds' planned stoner-themed reboot of Home Alone, calling it disrespectful to the legacy of the original and to the art of filmmaking itself. Even Gerard Butler, an action star known for his traditionally masculine roles, offered a surprisingly curt response when asked to compare his film Gamer to Reynolds' Free Guy, stating bluntly, "I don't watch Ryan Reynolds movies." While such remarks may seem minor, their cumulative effect suggests a growing divide between Reynolds' widespread fan adoration and the industry's deeper, more critical perception of his work. Blake Lively and the Justin Baldoni lawsuit. A PR strategy? The recent lawsuit filed by Justin Baldoni has further complicated the narrative surrounding Reynolds and Lively. What initially appeared to be a serious harassment allegation against Baldoni has now been reframed by his legal team as a strategic move designed to exert control over It Ends With Us, a film adaptation in which Lively had a vested interest. Could it be, as Baldoni's team suggests, that these accusations were not genuine cries for justice but rather a calculated maneuver? Were they designed to gain leverage in negotiations, manipulate the project's direction, or even preemptively damage Baldoni's reputation to ensure that Lively and Reynolds emerged unscathed? The couple's subsequent appearance on Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary special did little to quell these suspicions. Instead of addressing the controversy with seriousness, Reynolds reportedly attempted to joke about the lawsuit, a move widely perceived as tone-deaf and inappropriate. Given the gravity of the allegations, their attempt to deflect with humor backfired spectacularly, amplifying public scrutiny and reinforcing the perception that they were prioritizing PR damage control over genuine accountability. The cracks in the perfect image. More and more, public perception is shifting. Once blindly adored, Reynolds and Lively are now facing a level of scrutiny that threatens to unravel their meticulously maintained public image. Fans are re-examining past interviews, dissecting social media interactions, and scrutinizing their carefully curated online presence for inconsistencies. While definitive proof remains elusive, buried beneath Hollywood's notoriously opaque inner workings, the sheer volume and consistency of emerging stories paint a troubling picture. The allegations and industry whispers suggest that the charming, wholesome couple the world has come to love may not be as authentic as they seem. As more voices come forward and the legal battle with Baldoni unfolds, the truth about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively may prove to be far more complex, and far less enchanting, than the fairy tale we've been led to believe. The stakes are undeniably high, not just for their individual careers, but for the larger conversation about celebrity culture and the increasingly blurred lines between public personas and private realities. Is Hollywood's golden couple truly as down-to-earth and lovable as they seem? Or have we all fallen for an expertly crafted illusion? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the cracks in the facade are beginning to show.